All right, gentlemen, this is our end of the show trivia. I've got three different categories of trivias that we're going to play. Each one has 6 questions, and we're going to
Ooh.
go. We're going to go every round. Josh will go first, then Jeremiah, then Josh, and Jeremiah, and we'll alternate. Game number 1 is going to be name that track, and Jeremiah, Josh, we'll have you go first on name that track.
Okay.
So, can you name
Oh.
that track?
Yes, I can definitely name that track. That is Coda. That is unmistakable.
Ding, ding, ding. Josh is on the board with a point. Jeremiah, can you name that track?
This is oh man.
3,
Yeah,
2.
Singapore.
It is Singapore. He might have Googled it. I don't know.
wow.
He could be cheating.
No,
That's gonna
because
go-
it has a little conjoining section right there in the middle where they almost go over each other, but they're right next to each other, separated by a wall.
It's going to be reviewed by the stewards later on. We'll see if he broke track limits on that one.
It's phenomenal.
All right, Josh.
Oh, okay.
What do we got here?
Well, gosh, I think you're handing me some softballs here, and I absolutely love it because that's Monaco. Yet again, another unmistakable track. So give me Monaco. Final answer.
That is Monaco. Josh is up 2-1. Jeremiah with his second question.
That's guitar.
That is Qatar with the fingers. Kind of obvious.
Yeah, it looks like a baseball glove.
All right, Josh,
man.
back to you.
Yeah, Vegas. Vegas,
Spider
baby.
Pig.
George Russell, latest winner. Not the greatest track, but it is Vegas. So, fair enough.
We always remember it because Jeremiah saw somebody compare it to upside down Spider Pig, and I don't know if you're familiar with that reference, but it definitely fits.
Yep. That is absolutely upside down Spider Pig. There's no
All right, Jeremiah,
question.
last track before we go into our next category. What's that one? 3.
Oh, you hate this one. This is Australia.
I was so hoping he wouldn't get it. I was so hoping he would. It's such a generic looking track.
You hate this one in the video game. That's the only reason I knew it.
Josh, I don't know if you've ever played the F1 video games, but this track is
No.
listed as very easy. They give each track a difficulty score. This track is not very easy. I can't do this track. I don't know why. Okay, so y'all both perfected the first round there. So we'll move on to name that driver.
Oh.
Josh, you're up first. Who is this?
Okay. Nico Hülkenberg. Sorry, a little Danny Rick reference there. So, unmistakable. There he is.
Absolutely. Jeremiah, who's that?
Come on, man. That's not fair.
Throw out a name you might know.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to get so much hate for this, and I'm so sorry. Older gentleman.
Shout something out.
God, it looks like Kimi
wrong.
Räikkönen, but that's not right. Man, I don't know.
That is Juan Manuel Fangio.
I was going to
Of
say
course
Alberto
it is.
Ascari just because of how old it was.
Yeah, Josh knew that.
Unmistakable, right?
You should have known that.
I didn't know that.
Come on.
All right.
I'm not so sure this is a fair video game. Oh, that's it's one of the new ones. Jack No, how do you say his?
Yeah.
Doohan. Doohan. Yeah. Okay. Alpine. Nice.
Absolutely.
I wish you would have put the teams on there so I could see the teams.
I purposely took out the collars and the branding and all of that. So I thought that was a little bit tougher. But yeah, Jack Doohan for sure. Jeremiah, who's that?
Come on. Who is it?
Jackie Stewart.
This is Mr. Formula One. Who's the oldest F1 driver you can think of? Who's the
Alberto
original?
Ascari.
That is Alberto Ascari.
Man, I don't know.
Oh,
Josh is taking a
Wow.
commanding lead on you at this point.
I don't know if this is a fair game, but I'm loving it. I'm having a good time.
All right, Josh, back to you. Who's this?
Oh no! Okay, no, that's Ollie Behrman. That's the guy who stepped in for Carlos Sainz's appendix, and
Yeah.
managed to get 7th place. I can't remember what track it was, but yeah, Ollie Behrman, the tallest driver in F1, right?
Yeah, he's new to the grid this year as a full-time driver, and he stepped in for Carlos in Jeddah, arguably one of the toughest tracks, and got 7th place and killed it. And Jeremiah, wrap us up. Who is this guy?
Bro, this is not fair, but I love it.
I've been giving you big names at least. You know One Man Oil Fangio. You know about Ascari. Throw out a big name.
That doesn't mean I know what these guys look like per se. I just know all about them. Let's go with Jacques Villeneuve.
No, this is Cliff Allison. He got 6 points for Ferrari back in 1960.
How am I supposed to know that?
There was an article written on him called "The Forgotten F1 Drivers."
This is the greatest game ever.
All right, so Josh sweeps that round and takes a 3-point lead over Jeremiah going into the final round.
That's phenomenal.
And Jeremiah's favorite game.
Car parts.
Name that part.
Oh, boy.
This might be a little bit tougher, Josh. So what is this part that's highlighted here?
Front wing end plate.
Front wing end plate is right. Ding, ding, ding. Don't worry, Jeremiah. I got you. You're my friend. We've been friends for a long time. This is easy.
Okay. That's a rear diffuser.
Yeah, rear diffuser. This is easy.
Very nice. Very nice.
Josh?
Well, that would be a turbo. That's a turbo.
That is a turbo.
Yeah, that's an absolute turbo.
Jeremiah.
Oh, I know what that is.
You can get this.
This is the intake.
Think about this part specifically.
Oh, that's where they start up the F1 car.
Mm-mm.
That's the steering wheel?
The steering wheel, yeah.
It's the steering column.
That's the steering column.
Why is it so fat? I didn't think that they were that fat.
It just might be how the image is blown up, but yeah, steering column. Josh got that one. Come on, man. We've got 2 questions left. Josh has absolutely run away with this game, but Josh, what is this part?
That is, come on. I can't remember the name of it. It's just a wheel nut. I mean, I don't.
Nut.
Wheel nut? Is that what it's called? The official name?
When I Googled wheel nut, this is what came up.
You know, I wanted to buy one of those, like, just to have a part of F1. Those, I mean, we talked about it earlier. Everything F1 is expensive. Try buying something off a car. Oh, my goodness.
We looked at like buying the Pirelli tires before, and they're like $7,000.
Oh my gosh, it's insane. Yeah, so.
All right, taking us home with the last question on the game. What's that, Jeremiah?
Oh. MGU. That's my guess. I don't know.
Shout out a part.
Bro.
The energy store? Man, I don't know.
That's the fuel pump.
Wonderful.
That is the fuel pump.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows that.
Wonderful. This has been a great edition of...
Oh, phenomenal, man. I want to come back for trivia every time. This is phenomenal.
I may have purposely stacked that game in somebody's favor, but no one will ever be able to tell whose favor it was stacked in.
Not at all.